punters. On this leg of the trip we travel from Cairns to Elim Beach, just north of Cooktown.
In 300 metres, continue straight onto Cape Tribulation Road. Continue on Cape Tribulation Road for 19 kilometres.
G'day punters, just across the Daintree River, heading north towards Daintree. Just pulling into Cape Tribulation, you can see the welcome sign here, back down to 40 k's an hour from about 40 k's an hour anyhow. We'll take a little bit of vid. So we just parked in a bus parking spot at the Cape Trib Beach access car park, only because can't fit anywhere else in with the Land Cruiser and the camper. Just walking down to the beach. Not too far off the Bloomfield Track now. We're at the Lion's Den Hotel. Must-have stop for anybody heading north or south, I suppose. And as you do, you have a beer, of course. No gold on tap, so a Great Northern Original. As advertised, cold and wet. Black Mountain, about 20 odd kilometres south of Cooktown. Just a scenic lookout. Looks like it's just made out of granite boulders. There's quite a few of these little mountainous outcrops around here. Just about to head into Elim Beach. It's a remote camp spot on the west coast of, I'd say, the southern end of Cape York. It's a beach camping area. Get in there and have a look. We're just in Finch Bay, Cooktown. Just walking up this little tributary. There's the boss. She's going to jump in the water. No, she's not. Beautiful sunset. Come on, try and beat that, will you? Nice, eh? Lots of shade in here. A bit of grass around if you're lucky enough, like where we are. Isolated, not too isolated. As I say, pretty good road in. So you get in here in a wobble box and probably a conventional vehicle as well, if you really wanted to. Another day in paradise. Southern Cape York, looking over towards Elim Beach, where we're camping over that way. Just about run out of track here. Don't think we can get any higher. Probably don't want to. Don't know what we're going to do about the turnaround. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. Anyhow, it's going to get windy very shortly. A little spot there I can do a turnaround. Let's get the boss to watch me, make sure I don't fall off the edge. It is a long way down. Just going down this incline. We came up expecting we might be able to turn around reasonably easy, but there was probably about a 15-point turn to make sure we didn't fall off to the left or off to the right. Boss says there's a few turtles hanging off the beach out here. I haven't seen any, but she's seen a few. Bit of a steep incline, so I'm just going down this in first low. Just some of the island track. Sort of between spurs at the moment, between one side of an outcrop and the other side. I'll show you on the map soon. There we are there. Been going through all this burnt off timber which is encroaching into the track, and it's like Pinstripe Alley. I've got the windows, got the mirrors folded in. But let's get your bottom dollar. The wrap probably has got 100,000 stripes in it now. I suppose that's what it's there for. Love the sound of the shrubbery on the sides. What a lovely sound. Most of the sand around here is actually silica. It's a very fine, white, powdery sand. A bit like Whitehaven, I suppose. So you need sunglasses to look at it. It's very glary. Just about the only water crossing we've got, a couple of puddles, but it's actually quite a firm bottom. Out of that for a bit of fun. The boss has just got me out to check this track out before we try it. I think we'll take the chicken track. It's probably too much of a lean on that to get through there. Alright, we've elected for the chicken track, so not going that way. So what's ahead here? Never change gears in sand. Always a bad move. Always get bogged down. We'll try this one. Much easier. That's where the other track came out. Wouldn't have been too nice. Wouldn't have been nice falling down there either. So we'll stay out of it. Alright, coming out pretty close to Elim Beach where we're camping. Just got to go along the foreshore a little bit. There's a couple of little humpies and shacks down there for the locals. Back into the bush a bit, then back into Elim Beach, but we're going to go to a place called Rainbow Sands, which isn't too far from Eddie's campground. We'll have a look there. Unless something else turns up that's interesting in the meantime. Well, there's a big ship out there, and you can see that knoll in front of us. That's where we went, on the right hand side of it. That's sketchy road. The boss just tried to bust her toes on a piece of timber. Wasn't watching where she was walking. Painted, coloured sands, or whatever they call it. I suppose it's like the Rainbow Beach equivalent. There's reds, there's ochres, grey colour. There's a few more down, heading north I suppose on the beach. A couple of tourists. The tide's coming in. I'll show you where cars rolled over and went out too far. And I don't know if you can see it off the distance there. There's an 80 series and a troop carrier heading down the beach there. So hopefully they're going down there to stay, because I'm not sure that they'll get back. I'll show you where the troop carrier tried to go as well. Almost got bogged. Something else I did today, actually gave the cruiser a service. Well, not full 160,000 k service. Didn't change the diff oils, didn't change the brake fluid, didn't change the radiator fluid, but greased it all up, changed the air filter, fuel filter, oil filter, changed engine oil. Stuck a snorkel sock on too, because I think we're going to come into a little bit of dust heading further north towards Cape York. And the other boss is coming back, so it must be just about time to head off again. Alright, you can see a car just in the foreground there. Recent tragedy and going too far out, apparently. The troop carrier that passed us before, it almost fell into the same calamity. I'll show you where it ended up, because it came out to have a sticky beat. So we'll just stop here and have a look. Tell me, I think it's a Prado or an 80 series. Land Cruiser, Prado, or 80 series. Anyhow, this is where the tourist from New South Wales ended up. It's lucky he didn't get himself into more strife. Very lucky. It is pretty soft. I'm even sinking in my footsteps. Freshwater coming out of the dunes here too. A bit like Fraser Island. So this is Eddie's campground, Elim Beach entrance. Quite a few quad bikes around at the moment. Just about to leave Eddie's camp. It's almost midday. Boss pulled off a miracle. Went and checked the crab pot. There was a Jenny in it. Let her go. Threw a dead mullet on the end of a hook for her, and up next to some snags, and she pulled out a 60cm barra. Duly despatched, filleted, in the fridge and freezer. So she's done a very good job. Outfished me. I think it's the second time. We're just filling up here. Filtered tap water. I think it's spring water. Over here, couldn't you? Heading towards Chile Beach now, but it'll take us a couple of days to get there, and we're booked in there for 3 days.